Shalom, 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 Israel. I want to start this by giving all honor and all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bachakdash, to this world so ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue. I want to give double honors to the elder of the men of Israel camp, Elder Kazak, who teaches well, who rules well. I want to give double honors unto the elders unto the four corners of the earth, starting with GMS, who we believe and who we follow and who we know have the full 100% truth. Alright, I want to give salutations to the brothers of the hopeful elect. I want to give a shout out to the brothers unto the speckled bird causing confusion among the heathen. To all y'all brothers, I'd like to say shalom. Alright, and this video will be dubbed Man, look at these niggas. Okay, and that's due to all the folly that these other camps outside of the men that follow GMS and GMS themselves are doing, man. These men are out here doing wild shit, you know. You know, when you look at the Guerrilla Hebrew camp, you know what I'm saying, the Sakari camp, how they have dispersed. You look at the ISUPKs, you look at Nate, Bishop Nate, you know what I'm saying, with IUIC. I mean, this a lot of cats that's out here wilding, you know. And we're going to get into some of the scriptures that explain some of the things that they're doing, man. That's why I dubbed it, man. Look at these niggas, man. Okay? All right. There we go. All right. Oh, let me get that too. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. Okay? And who are those pastors, man? Those are the leaders of these camps that are going off, man. Okay? Alright? Because they are destroying and scattering by teaching the wrong doctrine, man. That's what they're doing ultimately, you know? Alright? So just, and you can dub them as what's called a Judas goat. When you go look up a Judas goat, then you will see exactly what it is. You know what I mean? And what it's talking about. Right? Verse 2. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, the power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, you have scattered my flock and driven them away. Why? Because you're teaching the wrong doctrines, man. You're teaching them the wrong things. You got General Yohana out here talking about do it in the butt. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man. You can't have anal sex. That's sodomy. Was not Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed for these actions? Was it not? Okay? So you cannot do that, bro. You know, you got these folks talking about, what did, Guerrilla Hebrew and them say that the words of John the Baptist ain't the words of God? Yeah, nigga, it's crazy, man. Dudes are insane, bro. Therefore, thus said the Lord thy power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you upon the evil of your doing, said Yahweh. Okay? Why? Because you're gonna have great judgment among this, man. And then you got actual men of the Lord in GMS, you know what I'm saying, who I believe are true men of the Lord, you know, which is why I follow them and what they teach, because they have not gone off and or astray, bro, within the scriptures, man. You know? So the Lord is gonna visit you niggas amongst y'all's folly, man, big time. Big time. I mean, all will be visited by the Lord, bro. Everybody's gonna have their day, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody has their own lot, but y'all gonna get it bad because y'all out here on the plow, bro, teaching this wickedness, man. Teaching this wickedness. To say any word that's in the book is not the word of God is crazy. It's not the word of Yahweh, it's crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's a perfect book, man. I don't understand it. All of that is the words of Yahweh, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, bro. Okay? And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries where I have driven them, and bring them again unto their foes, and they shall be fruitful and increase. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them. Okay? Alright? And that's the good fruits, man. You know, that's the good fruits, man. That's that water of life, alright? You know, the true doctrine. All right, because the Lord said He will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them. Who is that? Those are the righteous men that you see out here today, in today's time, man. All right, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Neither shall they be lacking, said Yahweh. All right. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and the king shall reign and prosper and execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved, that's now in the end times, okay? And Israel shall dwell safely. In this his name whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness, right? All right, but the main point of that is these wicked pastors, which are these elders out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Not the elders of GMS, you know what I'm saying, but the IUICs and the Sons of Thunder and you know, the Sakaris, you know what I'm saying? ISUPKs, those guys, man, they're off, bro. They're off, bro. What's his name? Tazariak said he don't sin. This man said he don't sin, bro. You out your man. Yeah, he's tripping. He's tripping. This is I'm gonna go to Matthew 23 and 1. Oh, tripping. Matthew 23 and 1, and this will be read in the NLT. Okay. I don't know how far down I'm gonna read this thing. All right. Let me see. I think I might. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read until there. All right. Then Yahushua said, all right, this is Matthew 23 and 1, Slakin. All right. And look, it says, Jesus, I hate that name. His name is Yahushua. So Yahushua criticizes the religious leaders, all right? And that's because even in that day they were teaching wrong, man. You don't think that those same spirits are back here? Well, they are. All right, because there is nothing new under the sun, spirits included. Your body is just a vessel. When you die, spirit goes up until the Lord deems it necessary for you to come back down through a woman's womb, all right, and be born in your new vessel, man. All right, so there are no new things under the sun, bro. All right. Then Yahushua said, verse 1, then Yahushua said to the crowds and to his disciples, the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees are the official interpreters of the law of Moses. So practice and obey whatever they tell you, but don't follow their example. Why? Because they're not practicing what they preach. All right? That's where that term comes from, right there. For they don't practice what they teach. All right? They practice what you preach, okay? They crush the people with unbearable religious demands and never lift a finger to ease the burden. Everything they do is for show. And what does that make me think of? Fucking Bishop Nate coming in on that horse like that, man. You know what I'm saying? look at that, man. Why are you coming in on a horse like that, man? Who do you think you are, man? Yeah, he tripping. All right? On their arms, they wear extra wide prayer boxes with scripture verses inside. That would be considered the phylacteries right there, okay? Because phylacteries is you read around your arm, you know, and it's like a box that you actually keep scriptures inside, you know. All right, and they wear robes with extra long tassels. You know what I'm saying? Look at ISUPK. Boom, that's them right there with all that shit on their arms, man. That's not phylacteries or nothing, man. Y'all, it's just looking crazy, man. You know, with all them tassels on your pants and them the big ass war boots, military boots, and all that, man. What are y'all doing? All right, and they love to sit at the head of the table and banquets and seats in honor of the synagogues. All right, so you remember a couple years ago when now this is after I believe that this was Passover 2 years ago. It been something with Sakari 3 years in a row with the Passover. First year they was at the strip club. Then they had it when I believe Gorilla and when Alazar and Deacon, I believe, had them big ass chairs on stage. You know what I'm saying? That's what this make me, verse 6 make me think of when they had them big ass chairs, man, sitting there. I believe it was men with guns next to them. I don't remember if that's the truth or not. I think it was a time where they had guns there, the two big old dudes standing there with guns or something. Shalakim if I'm wrong. But the chairs is very true. I know that for a fact because I seen it. All right? And they love to sit at the head of the table at banquets in the seats of honor in the synagogues, okay? They love to receive respectful greetings as they walk in the marketplaces to be called rabbi. They like that notoriety, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's Gorilla Hebrew right there, man. You know, that's Gorilla Hebrew. You know? They want to go up to you and say shit. He's just a man, you know? He's just a man. A man doing wicked things at that. All right? Don't let anyone call you rabbi, for you only have one teacher, and all of you are equal as brothers and sisters. So he's not no fucking superstar, man. You know? He's not no superstar, you know? And as it just showed, even the elders of GMA, man, they know this. Nah, man. They not posing themselves as superstar, you know what I'm saying? They're not doing that, bro. You know? So, verse 9. Don't address anyone here on earth as your father, for only Yahweh, the power in heaven, is your father. And don't let anyone call you teacher, for you only have one teacher, Hamashiach. All right? The greatest among you must be a servant. But those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Okay? So you cannot exalt yourself. Let's take Alazar. You know what I'm saying? He's selling everything that's not nailed down. He want to have this big old camp, you know what I'm saying? And what? They exalt themselves in the rap videos, sticks at camp and all this crazy old shit. They want the notoriety, man. They want to be big, bro. And it's not about that. It's not about being big in this place, man. You niggas is tripping. It's not about being big, bro, at all. No. It's about doing the will of the Father, man, and going through this oppression. Take it happily. Try your best to follow the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. Try your best to be a man of the Lord, so that you may be part of the elect. Here to teach and reach out to go and find the elect, man. All right. It's not for you to exalt yourself here, man. You know. Look at Yahweh Shah's walk, man. You know, he's a perfect man. He ain't go around selling a bunch of shit and rapping and trying to be big, man. No. He went around preaching and teaching and doing the will of his Father, man, healing. Okay? Verse 12. But those who exalt themselves, Alazar, Nate, all right, themselves will be humbled. And look at how Alazar was humbled, man. That man, they brought that man down. They brought that man down real bad. They brought him down real bad, man. Did him bad. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, man, that Shar Al Yalakat, man, the Spirit of the Lord got up on him yeah, he got all the scoops. He got the big scoop, did his big one. Oh, no, Pagan Kid is crazy, though. Yeah, he was getting humbled, all right. What El Tahar say? He said, put the the hot dog in the mustard. So, oh man, yeah, that's crazy, man. And he was taught by Elder Tahar, man. Yeah, that's tough, bro. Man. All right, but those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. And when will you be exalted, man? As one of the elect in the end, because this life is not for you to be exalted, bro. You will be exalted in the end, man. You know. All right. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in the people's faces. Why is that? Because you're not teaching right doctrine. So y'all got blood on y'all hands, man. Nate, you got blood on your hands real bad, because you know. And I believe you sold out. Yeah. Yeah, you won't go in yourselves and you don't let others enter either. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religious laws, and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you cross land to sea to make one convert, then you turn that person into twice the child of hell you yourselves are. And that, speaking of Nate, what did he do? He went over there overseas or something. I don't remember where it was. I think Ghana or something like that. Slack him if I'm wrong. I don't remember. I know that he went though, because I watched one of the Elders of GMS videos on it. Might have been Elder Tahar's video. You know. But God, yeah, and this whole thing, man, it's about all this whole thing, and it's a lot. But yeah, man, look at these niggas, man. All right. Let me see. Slacking. I need to be going this way. There we go. All right. 5 and 33. I don't think I want to read this one in the NLT. All right. Well, yeah, I can read it in the NLT. It's fine. It's cool. I'm already on it. All right. And when they heard this, the high council was furious and decided to kill them. But one member named Gamaliel, who was an expert in religious law and respected by all the people, stood up and ordered that the men be sent outside the council chamber for a while. Then he said to his colleagues, "Men of Israel, take care of what you are planning to do to these men. Some time ago, there was a fellow Theudius who pretended to be someone great." So he's exalting himself, right? What we just read in Matthew 23. You know what I'm saying? Those who exalt themselves will be humbled. You will be brought low. Watch. Now let's read. All right. About verse 36. All right. Some time ago, there was a fellow Theudius who pretended to be someone great. About 400 others joined him, but he was killed. Okay. Why? Because he exalted himself. And all his followers went their various ways. The whole movement came to nothing. Hey, man, that make me think about Sakari, man. Sakari was a pretty decent sized camp, man. And they were in different cities, Hey, it said all his followers went their various, so they dispersed, man. They all went the various ways, and the whole movement came to nothing. Yeah, so that camp died. That camp is through, okay? After him, at the time of census, there was Judas of Galilee. He got people to follow him, but he was killed too. And all his followers were scattered. So my advice, leave these men alone. Let them go. If they are planning and doing these things merely on their own, it will soon be overthrown. So anything that you out here doing, man, that's not of the Lord or Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, man, is going to be overthrown. But if it is from Yahweh, you will not be able to overthrow them. GMS. You can't overthrow those guys, man. How can you overthrow them? They're true men of the Lord, and that's what's going to stand, That's what's going to stand. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord is up in them, man. That's why I can't and won't be overthrown. Because it's ordained by the Lord that those men do what they're doing and walk how they're walking, all right? All right? Verse 39, but if it is from Yahweh, you will not be able to overthrow them. You may even find yourselves fighting against Yahweh. Whew! That's tough. That's tough. That's a bad predicament, man. And so, man, watch these camp. I ain't even watching no videos of no other camp but GMS, man. And if I do end up watching another camp, bro, it's to ridicule, man. It's to ridicule them. To say, man, look at this nigga. All right. The others accepted his advice. They called in the apostles and had them flogged. Then they ordered them never to speak in the name of Yahweh Shai, and they let them go. The apostles of the high council, rejoicing that God had counted them worthy to suffer disgrace for the name of Yahweh Shai, and every day in the temple and from house to house they continued to preach and teach this message. Yahweh Shai is the Mashiach. All right. Yeah, that's the end of the video right there. I just wanted to bring out some of the things that these other camps are doing and accept the advice. Don't deal with them. Don't follow them. Kind. With that, I'm going to say shalom.